Okay, so a few weeks back, as some of you know, I did an experiment over the course of a week, and I created a digital radio channel playing music, new music from classic artists mixed in with newer bands that had a classic vibe or a classic aspect somewhere attached to the band. Now, that could mean that the band contained members from a classic band, or their sound just had that classic kind of vibe, or maybe the music was just had a very organic feel, but there was a certain kind of hook. Anyways, that was the idea. And the first weekend, completely unorganized, unstructured. It really was just music thrown out there. And it wasn't until the following Monday that I took a look at the data and said, okay, there's enough of an interest here that maybe we should try to take the experiment a little bit further. In the coming weeks, we got better organized. It went from being 1 and 2 people involved with this to, I think we're up to like 9 or so that are very active in this. You can check out the website at fm2-0.com. And you can find the radio stream there as well as through the Radio King app. And it's still an ongoing experiment, but each week the growth in listenership, the growth in activity, organizations, entities that want to become part of this. So we're talking about a lot of different partnership ideas. And we're really about to pull the trigger on launching this as a nonprofit, because we see this as a service that we can really branch off to in a number of different ways. To provide a social benefit, not just to the artists, but to the audience as well. So again, the whole thing is still a work in progress. So if you were to ask for specific details on the game plan, I can give you some general concepts and projects that we're diving into, but really we're approaching it still from the perspective of it's an experiment in the making. But the focus has continued to be on new music from classic artists and newer bands that have a classic vibe in one way or another. And I'm happy to say that, you know, there's a growing number of people that feel the same way. And probably some of the most exciting comments I get are people that share with me that after about listening for an hour, they really find that their perspective is changing, hearing a playlist of artists who they know, recognize, have memories attached to, but it's all new music. So if you haven't checked it out yet, please do, fm2-0.com. And while you're there, there's a big red button for shout out. Click it on Chrome. Safari doesn't work, but on the Chrome browser, click the button. You'll have 30 seconds to leave us a shout out and let us know what you think. And again, keep following as this thing is evolving.